Oh, what a day we've had here at DY. Time for our third and final cook of our barbecue special here today, and it's a cracker. I love a good butterfly chicken, and today we're using the Lilydale free range whole bird, which has been butterflied out beautifully. Really simple and easy to do, and it's an effective way to cook your chicken, whether it be in the oven or like us today on the barbecue. We're doing a really delicious saffron grilled chicken with a pistachio and olive marinade just to get all that delicious flavour going. We also got a tomato salad to go with it. But DY is sparkling today. I just want to take a note. This is my favourite place in the world. This is where I grew up. It's good to be here cooking. It'd be even better if I was in the water, to be honest. But let's do this and we can go for a swim after. First thing we're going to do is just season liberally all over with some salt. Seasoning our chicken is really, really important. Just sprinkle it over there. We're going to go with some cracked black pepper as well. So over the top, we'll do one side at a time. A little squeeze of lemon on there as well for a bit of zing. Lemony chicken's always nice, beautiful. And then we've got our squeaky gate, the mild one, which is perfect for a scenario like this. Not a huge amount of flavour, great for roasting, great for cooking. There we go, perfect. Give that a little massage, get in the legs, give him a little tickle under the arms, you know, hey? Well marinated, coated, oiled up. It's time to hit the Everdual Force. I've got it set on a low-ish heat because I'm just going to pop it straight away, skin side up. That way we can set the skin, and then when we flip it, it's not going to get too stuck to the bars. So beautiful, smoke's coming out, a nice sizzle, lid's going to go down. We're going to leave it there for a little minute while I get onto our olive pistachio sort of number just down on the board, and I'm going to give them a good chop. Pretty rough sort of chop, but just run the knife through them. This is going to be quite textural as well. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We'll go straight into the bowl. Beautiful. Pistachio time. They go down on the board as well. And same technique, just run the knife through. You get those beautiful pops of colour. Start with sort of larger chunks and then just make your way through the pistachios. And again, into our bowl. Wonderful. The last part is really quite simple. We've got our dried mint that can go in there. Happy days. Some garlic that's just been finely grated. Pomegranate molasses, you can see the thickness of that. Delicious. Nice and sweet, a little bit tart. So good. And then just to lubricate everything, we've got our squeaky gate, the strong one. I really love the sort of nice peppery notes that you get with this strong version. Great for finishing, great for salad dressings, and especially good when we're doing something like this. And we want to go quite heavy-handed here. Okay, that looks pretty good to start with. I'm going to give it a mixy-mixy. Oh, I love that pomegranate molasses. Nice and chunky, little pinch of salt for seasoning goes in. That is looking so delicious. Okay, we'll pop this aside, let it sort of marinate and do its own thing. I think it's time to check the chicken, maybe give it a little flip. And it's looking good. Come away from the bars. Yes, that good colour. That's what we're looking for. I can smell the lemon as well. That is looking absolutely delicious. It's time for our tomato and lime salad. So a great mix of heirloom tomatoes. We got little red ones, we got orange, we got these nice sort of dark, almost black tomatoes, some quite green tomatoes, just in sort of quarters or chunks. You don't need to be too particular with this because it is quite rustic and it goes really nicely with our chicken that we're serving. So just running the knife through. I love this tomato, look at that one. It's got stripes, so much colour, lots of character. Last little guy, straight in half, beautiful. So much colour, look at that. A mixed bag of tomatoes, packed full of colour, texture. Onion here. I'm just gonna finely slice this onion really, really fine. I'm gonna break it up into the salad itself. Wonderful. And I want this to be quite herby, quite packed full of that parsley. So just take some of the woodier stalks off and then give it a little roll up. Get the knife, run it through. Let's hope the wind doesn't blow it all away. Into the bowl. And then now we're gonna hit it with our lime juice, zingy, limey, fresh, sort of summery vibes here. Just a final season. Sea salt, tomatoes love salt, and then of course tomatoes love pepper. Again, some of our strong one, squeaky gate. Quite liberal here. Really want to coat up those tomatoes. Delicious. Just a little toss. That salad is looking unreal. I'm going to grab a serving plate for our chicken. Let's have a look. It's smelling amazing. I think I might need 2 sets of tongs for this. So just get under it, and then we're going to flip it straight out onto the plate. Look at that chicken, beautiful. That is spot on. Time now for our saffron butter, which we're going to brush over the top of the chicken just as it's resting. So I've got a little pot. We've got our Western Star original salted. That goes in, happy days. And then using the saffron, I'm just going to put that in with the melted butter, bring out that delicious flavour, the aroma, and of course that golden colour that we love so much with our saffron. So I'll pop that in. Wonderful. Start stirring it together as it begins to melt. Okay, this butter is looking delicious, nice and golden. Just going to grab my brush and get involved with the brush on the chicken. All those saffron threads just sort of falling out as well. So good. It's almost creamy. Yum. And that's just going to add to that flavour as the chicken rests, the juices settle in the bowl. We've got the saffron, we've got the butter, and then of course, we also have our pistachio and olive dressing. Pop that in and around the chicken. And that is pretty as a picture.